Time for my final thought. Philadelphia rapper Meek Mill has been sentenced to 2 to 4 years in prison after violating probation by being arrested twice this year. Now, Meek was initially arrested on drug and weapon charges in 2008, and he has taken his fair share of clowning due to his breakup with Nicki Minaj and his feud with Drake that will go down in rap battle history. But he's now part of something that is no laughing matter: the prison system. The United States justice system relies heavily on incarceration, and African Americans are incarcerated in state prisons across the country at more than 5 times the rate of whites. And more than 70% of those in prison are people of color. Now, mass incarceration of people of color is a major problem, and it does not matter how much money you make and how popular you are. If you are brown, chances are you're getting sent to jail. And let us not forget, privatized prisons are a big business that further encourages this form of structural racism. Now, I'm not condoning the crimes that were committed or the laws broken by Meek Mill, but the sentence itself is mind-boggling compared to some of the people that are allowed to roam free. Like the Stanford rapist Brock Turner received a 6-month jail sentence for sexually assaulting an unconscious woman, and he only served 3, a slap on the wrist for a heinous crime. Not to mention the growing number of law enforcement officers that have murdered African Americans on and off camera that have not stepped 1 foot in prison. Everybody's weighing in on this sentence, including Jay-Z, whose company Roc Nation manages the rapper. In a Facebook post, he said the sentence handed down by the judge is unjust and heavy-handed, and like many other sentences people of color receive on the daily. I will end my final thought with a quote from 13, a documentary by Ava DuVernay that explores the history of racial inequality in the United States, focusing on the fact that the nation's prisons are disproportionately filled with African Americans. Right now, we have more African Americans under criminal supervision than all of the slaves in the 1850s. Let that marinate.